And before the two teams kick off, Twitter is giving us a look at which one is already winning.
Josh Ober is the sports partnership manager for Twitter, and he joins us now from Super Bowl City in San Francisco. Where else to explain? So I know Twitter is a buzz, but Twitter put together actually like a Super Bowl 50 fan map. Can you explain to us just how you put it together and what you found?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we did is we took a look at the tweets across the U.S. over the past week, and what we found is users mentioning either the team name or the team ad handle. And from there, what we found is that Panthers Nation is actually sweeping across the nation, and majority of the states are actually tweeting more about the Panthers and the Broncos.
So what's really interesting, Josh, is that there are these various shades that we're seeing on the map of orange and blue. What does that indicate? I mean, clearly it looks like, if I had to just look at this without knowing, I'd think that everybody's a big Carolina Panthers fan.
Yeah, so what you'll see is that the lighter states actually represent a closer share of conversation. So when it's white, it'll actually show about a 50-50 ratio. And then the ones that are darker, you'll see, for Colorado, for instance, is that it's mainly orange, meaning that more people are tweeting about the Broncos.
Of course. So how did the teams do in their home states?
Yeah, so the Broncos clearly ran away with it in Colorado. And then in Carolina, the Panthers did the same. What's interesting is that you'll see that both North Carolina and South Carolina have been banding together to support the Panthers, which is pretty unusual considering that majority of the time they're rivals in other major sports.
So, Josh, how did some of the teams, the mentions of the teams, vary in the various states? Was it all sports talk, young quarterback going against, one of the legendary quarterbacks, or was it some of the off-the-field antics like Cam Newton's Versace zebra pants?
Yeah, absolutely. So Super Bowl week brings a lot of different storylines on the Twitter platform. What you'll see is that a lot of it is about sports, obviously because they are playing a game on Sunday, but they also bring in various other topics as well. And I think Cam Newton's zebra pants obviously stole the show at the very beginning of the week, which obviously brought in fans of the fashion world as well.
And Charlie Rose.
Yeah, that got a lot of attention too. You also looked at some of the most tweeted moments from each team throughout the season. What did you find with that?
Yeah, on the Broncos side of things, we saw C.J. Anderson's run in overtime was really what drove majority of the conversation and the highest peak throughout the season. It comes to no surprise as this knocked out the undefeated Patriots, and everyone loves a big moment in big games on Twitter. This is really when Twitter is at its finest, is when you get experts and players and fans all weighing in and showing that instant reaction on the platform. On the Panthers side, we saw Luke Kuechly's pick six against the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. And when everyone's home around the TV eating, there's no better way to join the conversation on Twitter.
Yeah, and Josh, finally, tell us about these special features that you have for Twitter for Sunday's big game. I've already seen hashtag SB50. That's a big one.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've released 3 custom emojis on the platform. So when you tweet hashtag SB50, you'll see a custom gold football pop-up, and that's in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl. On the Carolina Panthers side, if you tweet Keep Pounding, which is their rally call over the course of the year, that hashtag will actually trigger a Panther emoji. And then on the Broncos side, they went traditional with hashtag Broncos, and that'll populate a Broncos emoji.
Josh Ober in San Francisco, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Enjoy the game, man.
Thanks for having me.
And don't forget, you can watch Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos take on Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers this Sunday for Super Bowl 50. That starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, only on CBS.